Hey, my name's Daniel Beaver, a comedian based in Munich. Welcome to Beavercast. Each week, me and some friends will be, talking crap, but funny crap. Enjoy. So, hello, Oliver.
Hi, my name's Oliver Thomas.
Hello.
Fellow comedian with Dan.
Hey. And who's the other guy?
Hello, Oliver.
Hello.
Hello,
my name's
Casio.
Cassian. And yeah, I'm not a host. These guys are hosts. I'm more of a disgusting little creature that sort of once a week makes his way to Munich to perform in comedy shows and say things that are technically legal to say, but not really accepted by society.
Immoral. Yeah, and I'm Daniel Beaver, the host. Hello. Cassian, what's it like to be named after a Japanese electronics company that was famous in the 80s?
Well, it's actually the calculators, because my mom was big on tax fraud. So she's always calculating on her Casio. I don't know. It does fucking suck because I have two names that I have to spell. Which actually in Germany, there's if you want to change your name, you get to change it once if you have like a good reason for like free. Otherwise, you have to pay. And one of the good reasons is that you have to spell it. Like people can't from hearing it write it out. So I don't know. I've been trying to change both names to something cool. Like maybe Nike Air or something if they pay enough.
Nike Air, or like sex offender.
Sex offender.
Which would be apt, I think, for you, maybe. Oh, no, I shouldn't say that. So, yeah.
But Casio wasn't actually a company, right? I made that up.
Yeah, it sounds like Casio. No, you made it up. Yeah. That's an Oliver Thomas original.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to say that, but no, it's Casio's the real company, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing a Casio watch right now.
I think I have one too.
I love this fucking thing. It's got wave capture technology, right? So wherever I am in the world, it's the correct time. It never goes off because it captures waves.
Oh, we talked about this.
Like
waves. Yeah.
No, it gets like what? It gets some waves or something.
There's an international time signal, right? And my super expensive Casio watch connects to this symbol. You see, you can fucking stuff your smartwatches up your ass. Mine captures fucking waves, man.
Daniel living in the 80s.
I fucking am. 80s is miles better. The movies are better. The music's better. I mean, what have you got now? It's fucking God. It's crap. Music's crap. I should say we're all actually in Munich. Well, me and Oliver are in Munich, and Cassian's in Augsburg. Augsburg is just like How would you describe Augsburg, Casio?
It's like that foreskin part of the penis that you can cut off or have. It doesn't matter.
And what would I don't know? I guess Munich would be the base of the penis.
It's the shaft. Yeah,
it's the shaft.
It's actually embarrassing. I don't think I've spent more than 6 hours in Augsburg in my entire life, and it's an hour away. And I've lived here for 32 years. Well, 25 years.
Why would you? Right?
Yeah.
It's like Munich. Like smaller, there's less
variety
in restaurants.
You have that one really rich inbred family who kind of rules everything there, right?
Are they
and you get a day off.
Fuggers?
Fuggers.
Fuggers.
Yeah, they rule everything down there.
Are they still around?
I think so. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, people like their descendants are around.
They still own. Yeah, the descendants are still around. They still own shit. They have like that place for like it's like council housing or social.
Yeah,
housing.
Is it €1 a year or something?
Yeah, I think like €1 a month or something. But you have to pray for them, which I think is very funny. I think that's actually that guy must have been like a prolific pedophile or something, and he's just like trying to trade in. He's just waiting, sort of in purgatory, waiting for all the prayers to come in so he can finally leave hell or something. I don't know.
Fucking hell, for €1 a month, I'd pray to the fucker every day.
I find it weird.
They still have a castle. They're around.
They have a castle.
They have a castle.
Well, we've all got a castle these days. Come on, that's not special.
Yeah. So, our parents had it so much better. They had castles.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you can't even get a fucking flat. Oliver's COVID. Yeah. Oliver supposedly has COVID that nobody believes. I think most people think he's just lying so he can sit around and play computer games all day.
It has actually been beneficial for that. It has been beneficial for that, but it has also been shit. It has been shit. It's like, I know my flat's nice, but I want to leave at some point.
I don't know. Much like you, I also had COVID twice this year, and much like you, I never quit smoking weed during the whole duration of having COVID. So like, it can't be that bad. It really can't be that bad.
I stopped one day. I was like, I had a bit of a cough, and I was like, okay, that's really like that's taking the piss. Like smoking a little bit weed.
If you're ill and you can still drink and do drugs, then I think and play computer games, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I watched. I've been killing the new Dahmer series.
Yeah, I finished it. I watched it all. Yeah. It's fucking dark as fuck.
The actor is amazing.
Evan Peters is always amazing. The guy's fucking brilliant in American Horror Story.
He's a little too good at it. That's not normal. Like, that's not healthy. That guy's got he's got some dead bodies buried somewhere.
And there's that.
What is this called?
Dahmer. The serial killer, Jeffrey Dahmer. It's just called Dahmer.
Oh, Dahmer. Yeah, okay.
And it's on Netflix, and it's phenomenal. Accents. It's absolutely phenomenal. And he's brilliant in it, the main actor, Evan Peters. But there's one episode where it follows is his name Tony, the deaf guy.
Yeah.
And this is really nice guy. He talks about the episode just focuses on him, and then it's like, oh fuck, you kind of know what's going to happen, but I don't know why you never see anyone getting killed. Really, you do see someone getting killed, but
no,
that's true. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about, but you don't really see him getting chopped up. Yeah, that weird shit. They're like drilling holes in people's head. He drills holes in people's heads and poured acid in it or boiling water to try and turn them into zombies.
Yeah,
he's just so fucked.
So you did see people die.
Yeah,
that to
true.
me is like, honestly, like the experimentation part of it is kind of funny. Like that he actually believes he could turn people into zombies by pouring acid, putting a hole in their head and pouring acid in. What? Have you ever seen a movie where somebody does that?
Yeah. But that's it. It's one of those crazy things. It's too fucking crazy to make up. And there's the opening episode where he's always drunk as well. So it's I found him quite inspirational in that sense. It made me really fancy a beer. But and he opens the door just to get a fridge door to get a beer, and there's a fucking head in the fridge, and he closes the door like, oh, that's just normal.
And then later on, he's just the most normal guy in the world explaining why he did shit. They were like, yeah, but why did he pour acid in the brains? He's like, well, at the time, I believed that maybe I could turn them into zombies. But he's like completely serious. And like, oh, okay. He's like, I figured out since that's not the case. And like,
he did the experiments.
Yeah, he's just like, and he's so chill about everything.
I know.
Until he got murdered.
Yeah, and then even then he was chill about that. It's just guy saw this like really soft way of speaking, but just did the fucked up horrible shit. Like that's insane. And he was eating he was a cannibal as well. So it's like, I'm nice and calm. I like to have a beer. I also like to drill holes in people. I like to boil the flesh, and I like to eat their internal organs.
Because he liked the way they looked.
Yeah, he got hard.
That's a weird one.
From the way internal organs were kind of shiny. And it gave him an erection. I know, should you be laughing?
You never know until you try out, right? Like, that's one of the ones you don't want to have, I don't think.
And there was the thing that I found funny, and I definitely shouldn't have, was that Instagram picture of a guy, and he'd given his mother's body to a research center.
Yeah, I've seen this.
And then the research for free, and the research center sold the body for $6,000 to the army, and then they put her next to a bomb and blew her up to see how the bomb would affect. And I shouldn't be laughing, but it's funny.
Absolutely hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. It's like,
it's fucked up.
The miscommunication or bureaucracy that caused that is what's funny.
I'm not sure it's miscommunication. I think they kind of said
did it on purpose.
Of course they did. They're thinking, oh yeah, we've got this body. Let's just sell a few of them to the army. I mean, $6,000 for a dead body. It's not bad, is it?
Why is it? Do you know how it's a big issue that the death penalty in the US, because none of the methods of killing the people actually works well? Like, it's always torture. Yeah. That one would be a good one.
Yes, blow up.
Like actually, that would really. Point. No, because there's always appeals. Because, like, for instance, the injection, the lethal injection, because it's often the way it's put together isn't actually numbing the people before they die, and
apparently it's agony. So I've heard it's agony.
Yeah, so they can't do that anymore. But if you just did that, you just tied them up, and if I had to choose, that's the way I'm going out.
I'd rather do that. Yeah, but why can't they just shoot them?
They can, but it's illegal in most states because it's so violent.
And lethal
Actually,
injection is less
I think you can actually
violent.
choose to do firing squad in a lot of states still.
Not that
Because
many,
I think it's
though.
still an
only 4 or
army
5.
punishment, right?
I'd choose firing squad. There's something romantic about it. You know, you walk out, you put your blindfold on, you know, and then you can just before fuck you, end.
Hey guys, it's a real big surprise which states still do it. It's Mississippi, Oklahoma, and Utah.
All the forward-thinking parts of the United States of America.
Yeah, exactly.
But surely that's better than being lethal injection.
Yeah, but someone has to shoot you. Like it's a very direct thing.
Someone has to pump the deadly chemicals into you.
Yeah, but that's like a medical procedure. Like there's
You're
people
killing
who get
someone.
killed. You can go to Switzerland and get killed, right?
I know, but
Did
like
you guys
that's a
hear
medical
that?
procedure. And surely you'd be able to get volunteers in the United States to shoot people.
No, but they're flipping around. Daniel, then think of it this way. Which one would you want to do the least to someone? If you had the job, which of the jobs would you pick the least?
I'd be killing them, so it wouldn't matter.
I'd do the chair. And I'd be like
Turn it on.
flipping it on and on, watching him go.
I'd probably, God, number one, I don't want to kill anybody, but if I had to, I'd probably shoot them. I imagine, because then you can try different guns. I'd get an AK-47. AK-47, 2 AK-47s in my left and right hand, and I just run around from behind a tree blasting. Did you read about in North Korea? There's apparently the what's his name? The leader, I forget his name. There's that guy who's the leader. And he got pissed off with his uncle, I think, who was in the army, and executed him with an anti-aircraft gun.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? An anti-air, can you imagine the mess after that? But at least it was quick.
And it was in a stadium.
So they blew him apart with an anti-aircraft gun in a stadium.
I think
Was there a crowd?
that's the only gun that also buries the person.
Was a crowd.
I know, like getting like someone firing fucking artillery at you to kill you. And then you imagine, what's that like? Oh, what's the pre-game entertainment today? Do we have cheerleaders? Oh no, this guy's going to murder his uncle with an anti-aircraft gun. Secretly, you'd be interested in watching that, wouldn't you?
That would be the best.
I know. I'd be like, can I get? Don't start it yet. I just want to get a beer and a hot dog. Don't wait for me.
Oh, they weren't able to procure an autopsy afterwards.
No shit.
Yeah,
there's
nothing, like you could shovel him up. I don't know.
He probably like scraped it up and put it in a bag. But if it was in a stadium, he probably got mixed up with the grass. Yeah. What? Oh, we can't do an autopsy. Cause of death: anti-aircraft gun. But I'm no expert, but I reckon I know what killed him. Fucking anti-aircraft gun. Jesus.
I was agreeing. Yeah, anti-aircraft gun sounds like. I don't know. Is that why they're sending them all to Ukraine? Is there so many Russians there that need to be executed?
What, the North Koreans? I think the North Koreans are supplying Russia, aren't they?
Russia, yeah. I think China is, right?
Okay, well, they're tried and tested. They work. So, you know.
They work. Yeah. You also know they work on civilians, which is very important.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, anti-aircraft guns, you can also use them. Yeah, fucking hell, man. But apparently the Ukrainians are pushing back now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're winning, right?
Yeah.
Did you see Elon Musk trying to, like, in one tweet, trying to end the war with his cool opinions? I love it.
He got a nice response from the Ukrainian ambassador in Berlin. He just said, fuck you.
Oh, yeah. He's cool, that guy. But he did it on Twitter with, like, the poll feature of Twitter. And I think that's because he now has to buy back. He does have to buy Twitter now.
Because I was reading about that.
Like, he's showing off. He's doing big tweets now. So people are like, oh, yeah, let's get back on Twitter.
But he has to do it, right? Is he? Because I read they were trying to go to court.
He said he wants to do it now, but he's probably noticed that he's going to lose.
Probably lose,
right.
Yeah.
$44 billion, I believe.
Quite a lot of money.
Fucking, maybe not for him. Guy. But does he have actually any money? Because everyone says he's the richest man in the world, but is it all just virtual money?
He has to sell Tesla stock for it.
Right.
Well, no, he's the type of guy that can go to any bank and just get like a loan for $10 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. That man has like diversified whatever portfolios and like assets, but he's also like they're cash rich. They're all fucking cash rich.
How old is Elon Musk?
I say 40.
He looks younger because he got hair plugs, but he's like 50, 40.
Elon Musk. He's 51.
Yeah.
And the richest man
And
in the
like
world.
his hair plugs are failing now, which I think is hilarious because I feel like that has to be like that's like if you're like the guy putting hair plugs into Kim Jong Un's hair, like that has to just be stressful.
That's real though. What's his fucking name?
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-il. That must be real. It looks real. Kim Jong-un. But it looks real.
Il is the father. Have you ever seen Kim Jong-il's tumor? He had like a tumor this size, and the media wasn't allowed to photograph it, so he was always photographed from the other side.
All right. I guess you should. Yeah, I mean, like obviously you feel bad about people with tumors, but the former leader of North Korea.
Fuck that guy.
yeah.
I think you're right being pro that one. Pro tumor.
I think we're on safe ground. Pro tumor. I'm pro tumor when it comes to certain people.
I don't know. There is people who will go on Twitter and be like, "Oh, you can't make fun of this person, or you can't be sexist towards this person because even though they're like a fucking bloodthirsty murderer."
Yeah.
Like I always thought it was funny. For me, it's like I love those lines where like when is it okay to make fun of something, or when is something like fucked? And I thought it was really funny when the pictures of his like sister, Kim Jong Un's sister, got released,
right.
And then the entire internet started jerking off to her, which is like it's not cool because it's a woman, body autonomy, but it's also fucking funny because she has like people murdered every day, and now there's like weebs in America getting rock hard to it.
Oh Jesus, she's good looking.
She is good looking.
Yeah,
She doesn't take after her brother then.
She probably came out of that tumor out of her father's neck. Like that's where they got her.
Oh God. Oh God. That's a nasty thought. That's like that thing. Do you ever watch Monkey, the TV show from the late 70s, early 80s in from Japan?
What
Monkey.
Do you think the answer is?
No. But the monkey god, he came out of an egg. And it just reminded me that egg, like, I don't know why I made that connection with a North Korean leader's tumor, but
I think most North Koreans actually come out of eggs. I think you're onto something. Nobody's gonna come to defend them. The South Koreans fucking hate him. They're gonna like if anybody watches this at all, some South Korean's gonna be in the comments like, fuck that guy, fuck those people.
You can see stats on who listens, and I wonder it'd be interesting to see how many people in North Korea. If there's a lot of hits in North Korea, I think we should be worried, personally.
Filter got us, yeah.
I'm going to go and hide. I'm going to go live in a huts in the mountains and become a shepherd.
Like, not to stay on topic, but also North Korea just did a missile launch.
Yeah.
And they shot a missile over Japan.
I know.
Which I think it's funny because, like, wouldn't you want to show them that you can hit Japan and not miss it?
Yeah. But you can imagine what happens if there was, like, something wrong with the missile and it dropped out of the sky on top of a Japanese city. It'd be fucking World War III.
Not really. They'll just get stepped on in about 5 minutes. I don't think that'll be a real big.
Do you think they get crushed?
Yeah.
Well, probably not. Like,
I don't know. I bet they're quite hard. I bet they dig in.
That's what the Americans thought, right?
I know. Yeah. I bet they're pretty tough. I imagine those North Korean
boys.
boys.
China and the North will just like start pumping weapons in there because they're not gonna have that. So it's like,
and the Chinese Japanese thing, I think they hate each other as well. Well, certainly, because Well,
you're basing it on that Koreans are hardworking. That's basically it. You're like, no, those Koreans, they're fucking, they're in it for the long run.
No, like decades
they're
of
hardworking, but they're not as precise as German. Because when we build bombs, we hit.
Oh no!
Actually, done Americans.
As demonstrated in the past, but no, they've got decades of like constant propaganda from the state. So they're probably like really like fucking trained to kill. They'll dig in. If there was a war, they'll probably find in 80 years' time there'll still be North Koreans in a mountain thinking the war's still going on.
You just live in South Korea and you have to poke them out of trees once in a while.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm not another North Korean. The war ended 20 years ago. It's over. God's sake.
There's that one Japanese guy on an island until like the late.
I was reading about him recently. Where was I reading in the book? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And they were talking about him. And some guy went looking for him, like a Japanese like hippie type. And no one could find this guy for decades. And then he's kind of wandering around the jungle calling his name. And he eventually like popped out. And I think they stayed for a year hanging out in the jungle. And the guy came back. But, but well, not literally. I hope. Well, maybe. I don't know. And then, so the guy who's stuck in the jungle for years thinking the war's going on goes back to Japan, but he's really like disappointed, because it's all modern now and Western, and just felt completely alienated. Like, what have I done with my life? I've been eating fucking insects in the jungle for 40 years.
Literally the Japanese Captain America. They should strip that guy to a chair and blow him up.
I think that's when we had a great time.
On his own in 40 years running around the jungle. We don't get bored. Anything. Oh, TV? What's television?
Sharpen sticks.
Sharpen sticks. Kill various animals. Chop down trees. I don't know. What are you going to do?
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do like video calls and stuff, does he?
That's true. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to deal with the modern office environment.
Exactly. Like living on an island, 42 years. The on your own thing might get a little bit old, but I might risk it.
Maybe that's just what happens to Japanese people because they're like very xenophobic and like they hate outsiders. Maybe if you just put one Japanese person on an island, he just starts hating everybody else automatically.
If he's on his own though, will he start hating himself? If that's true, I don't think you can say they're all xenophobic. Come
on. Well, no, they're not all xenophobic.
Are they like
the general like
the Germans of Asia?
If you go there, they're very much they don't like it's they don't like foreign people. I don't think it's like racism or anything.
Have you been to Japan?
He is in the Casio.
I
know you're called Casio.
The year of the Casio Empire.
It's the year of the Casio. I was born in the year of the snake. You were born in the year of the digital watch.
Calculator.
The year of the calculator. But you can get both. You can get a Casio with a calculator on it.
Oh, those were fucking. When I was a kid,
they look so cool.
All I ever wanted.
I know you can press buttons on it as well. Instead of fucking around on Instagram and Twitter, you can sit on the train and do maths.
Do your taxes.
Do your taxes. I did my taxes on my watch. And when I was on a 10-minute bus ride, there we go. Click, click, click. There you go. Sorted.
I wonder if they see that as a valid reason for you doing your taxes wrong.
I'm sorry I did taxes wrong, but my calculator watch from the 1980s, the 7 is actually now a 3. Sorry. my retro watch didn't work. That's why. Oh no, I have to pay an extra 15,000 euros now. Oh shit. I blame the Japanese Casio Corporation from the 1980s. Ask them for the fucking bill, not me.
I've got like jokes I'm working on.
All right.
Apart from that,
let's have a bit of a little joke workshop.
You saw that massive hurricane, like Vanessa's hometown is like gone. Like the whole beach, everything's gone.
So Vanessa's Oliver's girlfriend, just for anyone out there in podcast land wondering who that is.
So everything's gone. So I was writing these jokes before I knew that like everyone she knows has like massive damage and is completely bankrupt. But I said, she said it's still okay to do hurricane jokes. But let's go. Okay, so you've seen these horrible pictures of Hurricane Ian and how it's destroyed Florida.
It's called Ian.
Yeah, it's called Ian. Yeah, that's the
Hurricane Ian.
Thanks, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And most of Floridians have stayed behind, even though there's a warning to evacuate. I know why. The storm is called fucking Ian. It sounds like it's going to sell you insurance. I know what would really get them Floridians moving. If Hurricane Mohammed Sanchez Al Afghani was coming, they would be all out there in 2 minutes.
Don't know.
That's
there's Floridians.
Hurricane Mohammed Sanchez Al Afghani. Or is this Hurricane Sanchez?
Yeah, I
Hurricane
feel like
Hurricane. Yeah,
the Muslim thing is a little bit too like 2080 American comedy. Like,
whereas I think there's the right wing are well known for not liking our Mexican friends.
Yeah,
and Floridians. That sounds like toothpaste to me.
I also but Floridian. I also have. That's not bad. Yeah.
Thank you.
I also have a story about a Florida man, but I haven't written this into the joke yet. But maybe we could think
Go on.
about
What is it then?
So Vanessa went to school in Fort Myers, and we were sat at her house.
She went to school in a fort?
It's called Fort Myers.
Like a military compound? People go to school?
No, it's just a city. They call it Fort. But anyway, that's not important. Well, I was in Fort Myers, and we were watching the local TV channel, and one of her former classmates was on TV because he was arrested.
Flying at 100 miles an hour over a tree.
No. This was before
was he arrested because he was touching all the minors?
No, he was arrested. He was arrested because he was punching a gas pump.
Why the fuck? Why would anyone punch a gas pump? Why would someone do that?
He was fighting it.
Why would someone do that? Was he fucking high as a kite? Or?
Meth. Yeah, meth.
Oh.
So
I heard meth gives you really good erections.
In the middle of a hurricane, he's on crystal.
This was not during the hurricane.
Oh,
this
right.
was actually... No. This was when I watched the news.
Okay.
I wasn't there last week. Thank fuck.
Yeah, but if you're like, I feel like humans are really good at like, adapting. But if you're like a Floridian and you've adapted to hurricanes and shit, like whenever there's not one around, you just got to be doing like meth and shit, right? Because you're on that peak.
Yeah, but like what kind of like? Oh yeah, I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to get high on meth and punch a gas pump.
Yep.
That doesn't make much sense to me.
That man is doing more to fight climate change than you are.
Yeah, I mean, he should be a hero. You know what's Greta Thunberg and this guy high on crystal meth punching gas pumps? They could work together, save the environment.
That would be a good poster to go to Fridays for Future demonstrations with.
Right.
Picture that guy.
Forget
Thunberg. Look at this guy. He punches fucking gas pumps.
Honestly, I feel like Greta does need like a guy like that, because like all I see is like old people like saying fuck Greta and stuff. I feel like if she had a guy like a Florida guy right behind her who just came in and knocked somebody out every once in a while, then maybe there'd be a little bit of respect.
So next time she comes on like addressing world leaders, she comes with a bunch of crystal meth addicts behind her from Florida. You're gonna listen now, motherfucker.
That's gonna backfire though, because all the world leaders are gonna be like, wait, if we just let the water rise above Florida, we can get rid of her.
So she's
What's
up to
she doing these days anyway?
Greta Thunberg? I don't know.
Yeah,
she's probably like going to school.
I think she finished school, so she's like 18 or something. But
a bit too much about this.
Who does?
Because I'm a Zoomer, you fucker.
You're a what?
She's like your age. She's your age, isn't she? That's why.
You're a what? How did you just describe yourself?
A Zoomer.
A Zoomer. So that's like the opposite of a boomer.
It's Generation Z, so that's why they say Zoomer.
All right.
And it's gotten kind of more ironic because of like COVID is sort of my generation's thing, and
COVID was your World War II. COVID would have been my World War II.
Oh my god! I didn't have a World War II. It was nice.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up. You grew up in the 80s. What was going on for you? No, I'm talking about Beaver. I'm talking about Beaver right now. I grew up in the 90s.
I don't remember. 90s was my decade. I don't remember.
Very cushy decade.
80s. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Maybe COVID was my Vietnam. Maybe. Or Vietnam was my COVID. I don't know. There's no real... Nothing. 90s was just this... Nothing happened.
9/11 was my Vietnam.
9/11. I mean... You would have been like one at 9/11.
Yeah, I still remember where I was.
It's random though, isn't it? Like it was like one time 2,000 people died. Like,
that's what a fucking awesome attitude you've got.
It happens all the time now.
It does, yeah. I mean, it happens all the time.
Back then it was a big deal, but Cassian, that wasn't normal. Like these days, like 2,000
these days, you get planes flying into skyscrapers on a daily basis. That's why there are no buildings in Munich bigger than the cathedral.
Because of lackluster airline pilots.
I know they're useless these days. God, not one of them can hit a skyscraper accurately. They keep missing. Yeah, that might get cut.
I like. All right, let's get off topic. 9/11.
Too soon.
the thing is, all I've been doing is watching. I just finished Breaking Bad with my friend, and Breaking Bad's one of those shows where like I can say that, and then everybody go, "Oh yeah, Breaking Bad's great," and then we can nod, and then that's all you can really say about Breaking Bad.
But it's amazing.
It's fantastic.
I watched it about a year ago. It was good.
Have you finished it?
Yeah.
Oliver, did you finish it, the whole thing?
Twice, Sam.
You've watched it twice?
Yeah, I've watched the whole thing twice. I watched it when it came out, years ago.
Right, no, I only saw it recently.
It was cool.
Fucking amazing TV
80s.
show. Jesse was an awesome
Back in
character.
the 80s.
He was really good. When he started, I thought, who's this guy, like some kind of pretty boy actor? And he's fucking brilliant in it. They're all brilliant. Although, his wife, Walter White's wife, Skylar, I thought she was a bit of a piece of shit.
Well, I think that's why she's such a brilliant actor.
No, she's good. She's really good as an actor. No, her performance is fantastic.
I think Hank's wife is even better because she is the most annoying person on the planet. There's nobody you can show that person to who wouldn't go, that's an annoying person. That's like primo acting. I feel like.
Or maybe she's just an annoying person.
Who cares, right? That's her point.
And when Hank got killed as well, I was gutted because he had his own, what was it? His own beer. What was it called?
Oh, yeah, he's doing craft brew?
Yeah, no, he made his own beer. What was it called? What was his surname? There's something German sounding.
Schroeder
Boy.
Yeah.
I think he made Schroeder Boy. I want to try that. But yeah, but she was always kind of on his case. I mean, the guy was going to die of cancer and had to do something to get money to not die from cancer or to provide for his family. And she's always giving him loads of static about it. It was like, what? I mean, like, what else are you supposed to do? All right, I'll just won't do anything and I'll sit in a corner and die.
Well,
I thought she was a bit I thought she was a bit ungrateful, actually. Well, I know, really.
Yeah, you should. She was ungrateful because the meth business, where she was afraid it was going to take her husband's life, did take her husband's life in the end.
Yeah, I know, but at least he had half a chance. Whereas the cancer, he was like, well, he's fucked.
Well, I think he did get over the cancer, right?
Yeah,
like he was going to get it eventually, but like,
was that not to do with the money he got from dealing drugs or making drugs?
That's a good point. That might have been a thing.
Well, I don't remember actually.
The show's really brilliant because he gets like offered money too, and he refuses it. So like at every point where he could go, oh, he's a good guy. I feel like the writer actually went, oh no, he's a piece of shit. Like, because I don't know. I feel like the whole thing is sort of more about Jesse in the end, where like
it moves on to him, yeah. But then there's other characters. I can't think of a show where the support characters were so good, like Saul Goodman,
yeah,
Better Call Saul, and Mike Ehrmantraut. It was just so cool. They just seem to handle everything. And Saul Goodman, like, what's the actor's name again?
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk is phenomenal. I mean, and the Better Call Saul show is amazing. And have you seen the film? Yeah, the film he's done about.
I did see the film.
But the movie Nobody, I think it's called Nobody, where he's like some kind of ex-hitman. But he's kind of like Bob Odenkirk is, but then it turns out he's some like crazy ex-hitman. It's a bit like, the Liam Neeson movie Taken, but a bit more kind of humorous.
I think it's actually based on those old. There's like these commercials in America for car insurance or something. Right. And they used to have that other guy who was in John Wick. I don't know. It was like the guy was like called Havoc, and then when he shows up, everything would like be destroyed. And I think Bob Odenkirk actually replaced that guy in the commercials.
Okay.
When that guy got like he had like cerebral something, like he's like in constant pain or something. And I think it's sort of based on that now, like that, like seeing him in that, like in those commercials, like fucking stuff up and then they sort of made the movie Nobody based on that, like image, I guess.
Well, I didn't know the background of it, but it's a really good film. He's really good in it. And
I've been meaning to watch it.
I watched John Wick recently. I really enjoyed that. I was expecting not to like it. I hadn't seen it before, but I thought it was really good. Yeah,
I feel like it works for like through like 3/4 of John Wick. It works, and it does not work for 3 movies. Like it does not.
Well, I've seen the second one as well, but I haven't seen the third one yet. So I watched the first 2 recently, back to back, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
I feel like the first one's the best one. It just sort of
that's kind of the same for any like franchise.
It's got better after the second one.
Terminator's better than Terminator 2.
Do you think
the first one?
Terminator's better?
Same as Alien is better than Aliens. Absolutely.
I'm just out with action movies. Can't stand action movies.
But I don't think the Terminator is like, I wouldn't call it is an action movie, but it's like really good sci-fi as well. It's very interesting. And the first Alien is I wouldn't call it an action movie.
Terminator and Alien I watched, but like John Wick, I did not watch.
No, I thought it was all right. I mean, like, not great. Better than I expected it to be. And I kind of like a revenge thriller anyway. So they stole his car and killed his dog.
That doesn't surprise me.
I know, he's like, I'm going to get those motherfuckers back. I kind of like that. If someone killed my dog, then I'd be very unhappy if I had a dog, but I don't have a dog.
Somebody killed my imaginary dog, I'd be so angry.
Yeah, that was a little worrying, that sentence on its own.
What? How do you mean?
It seems like you're just trying to come up with a reason to kill people.
You went off on a little monologue. If I had a dog and someone killed my dog, I'd fucking kill them.
He wasn't looking at camera either. He was like looking down like he's like a gun or something.
Got a gun underneath my table. Fuck those potential dog killers. Everyone is a potential dog killer. That's going to justify me walking around later on and drilling skulls in people's heads. Fucking turn them into zombies. I'm going to learn from Dahmer. I'm like, right. I know what he did wrong. He used the wrong acid.
So you put that acid in there and turn them into animal lovers.
I think if you try to hide something, you don't keep the skulls at home. That's like number one.
I know. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, skulls, nice ornaments though. And there's that Ed Gein. He'd make Super Bowls out of skulls, wouldn't he? Cut the top off. You know Ed Gein?
No.
Proper like original gangster serial killer.
I understood Super Bowls.
No, Super
Bowls.
Like,
what the fuck?
He'd like, you know the film The Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah.
That was kind of based on the shit that Ed Gein did. He'd be killing people and making furniture out of their body and lampshades out of the skin. And yeah. He really knew what he was doing. Like a fucking real nutcase.
I mean, recycling's good, right?
You're recycling, yeah. Don't let anything go to waste. If you're going to eat meat, I think not only if you're going to eat meat, you should use the whole body. So
the whole animal, yeah.
Ed Gein knew what he was doing.
I feel like we should be in order to make this world a better place, we should also be turning more cows into chairs and dining tables.
That's very true.
Use all of it.
Or just release natural predators. Just like release loads of wolves and bears into the environment. They'll sort out the cow problem.
Where are you getting them from?
I don't know. You can just go to. I just got the zoo at night. I got the zoo at night with a van. Break in and put wolves and bears into the back of the van. I'll be like, they'll get really angry. They'll be banging and fucking going crazy against the van. I'll be all right. Yeah, an ark. And I'll go there, a beaver ark. And I'll go there. I'll drive into the forest. And I'll open the doors and fuck off. And then
like a Pixar.
Within 1 year later, no more cows.
Most of the cows are inside.
They'll get in. If there's a hungry bear or a hungry wolf, they'll figure out a way to get in. They're not stupid. There might be a few farmers going missing as well, but what can you do?
You could just do it yourself. You could just break into those like industrial cow plants and put acid in their brains.
Zombie cows. I'll Dahmer the cows. I'm going to Dahmer those cows. Fucking hell. That's even worse. Is it like not better to just kill them? Oh no. If you kill a lot of cows like that, is it still count as a serial killer?
Isn't that genocide?
No, but if you're going to go around like killing people randomly, and if you go around killing cows randomly, you're still a killer, aren't you? A serial killer, because you're compelled.
No, it's property damage.
It's like serial animal abuser or something.
No, it's property damage in Germany if you kill an animal.
Property damage?
It's not. It
doesn't seem right, does it?
No. Don't ask me how I know that.
Oh, well.
No.
How do you know that?
Old cat abusing Tom.
What? No. It was. I was in Berlin with Vanessa's friend, and we took her dog out for a walk.
Took it out like a hitman would.
Yeah, no. Took it out.
Shot it, and then you had to.
You just crept up behind it and shot it in the back of the head, mafia style.
Yeah, no, and the dog fucking got out and picked up a wiener dog and just like flung him through the air, like just like flung his sausage.
So it's a savage dog.
It
Vicious
wasn't
bully
really.
killer.
It was just cooped up. It was cooped up. It just lived in Berlin. Like, people in
It's a
Berlin.
Berlin dog.
It's Berlin
Berlin
dog, so
dog.
it's gone mad.
They're just kind of ghetto. Yeah, they're just kind of ghetto. And
Did it have his own U-Bahn card or something?
ripped him around, and then the woman tried to separate them. The dog bit the woman, and the woman hit the dog.
I think that's fair. If a dog
trial.
bites you, you can hit it. I think that's okay.
Yeah. No, but in general, it was all trialed under property because she then, because the other dog was also injured, and she then tried to sue, and it was under property damage, and she only had to replace the property, which was then stitches. 75
Really?
euros. Yeah.
No shit. That doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. There's something feels not cool about that. What happened to the dog that's a vicious killer?
Oh, it's fine. Because
Not the other dogs in the neighborhood, but it's fine.
I can't. Yeah, no, I can't wait. I can't say that on a podcast. I was a child at the witness at the trial.
You're a witness.
I was a witness at the trial.
You're a child at the witness.
A child at the witness. I was a witness at the trial.
But it's only a property damage €75 fine, and they had a trial.
Yeah.
It's like small claims court.
Small claims.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
Bastards.
Germans, man.
I wonder if is your dog then insured under your flooding insurance or your fire insurance?
Fire, flood, and dog. Who else is here now?
Is this stuff even working?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, have you got your video on?
No, he's moving.
No.
He's on his phone.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
This guy's still alive. What's up?
Hello, this is Patrick. Patrick's joined us from somewhere. Say hello, Patrick.
Hello, Patrick.
Where are you now? You look like you're hiding. Are you hiding in a tree or a
Making a
bush?
bus. I can't hear. I can't hear you. I'm on a bus.
Go.
They missed
So
that.
you're joining us
not
live
wearing
from a
a
bus.
mask.
You're not wearing a mask either.
Wearing a
Oh,
mask.
naughty, naughty.
Let me do it. Let me do it.
So what do the other people
I'm
think?
gonna meet you halfway. And now we're gonna wear a FFP2 mask. I'm gonna put a mask, but not.
I think that
one
mask is acceptable.
Yeah,
So you're on a bus.
I'm gonna do that one.
Can you get a random person
Elon
from the
Musk.
bus to say hello? That'd be cool.
Do you want to say? Sorry. You want to say hello? It's like a very important podcast. Was Deutsch? Russisch. Oh, we have the Russian here. Russisch.
Oh,
Привет.
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 Как я зовут? Hello, Russian.
Georgian is super. Georgian is super. Yeah.
That's excellent. Random,
All right.
random Russian on a bus. Amazing. This is a very interesting cameo from you, Patrick.
Yes.
After
It was
the
all
sun
part of the
release.
Live.
I wish I had that phone.
This is like a movie, isn't it? Like
Uh,
Speed. Patrick on a bus.
I could watch this all day. It's
Patrick
fun.
on speed.
Yeah.
Patrick on
Patrick on
yeah.
Speed. Patrick in Speed. Speed 3. Pat on a bus.
So what's the conversation been about so far?
Some movies, Breaking Bad, Jeffrey Dahmer, North Korea.
I haven't
Where's...
seen the Netflix thing.
Oh, it's really good.
Is it?
You're
I seen
brilliant,
just
yeah.
a clip of when he kills like a hippie guy.
It's fucking creepy as fuck. It really is like disturbing. Puts you in a weird frame
Oh
of
no
mind.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, do you lose like faith in like casual meeting people and everything after watching that shit?
No, because I think if someone like him's walking around, I think I'd be able to say, "Oh, there's something not right about that guy." It reminds me of Jeffrey Dahmer,
Really?
and I think I'd be
It's
all
like
right.
looking in
Really?
a mirror.
No, look, you know. But I think
hang out
like
with you.
I know, but I think that guy looks fucking crazy, and he looks like a guy that's going to drill fucking a hole in my skull.
But dude, that's
And
an
he
actor.
might even
That's an
skull
actor,
fuck me.
it's not the
Yeah, but he does a really
it's
good
not
job.
The real one.
And I would steer clear from my
actually had to kill
serial
people.
killer Dar would be going crazy. Get away from him.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Dude, shut up, man. After a couple of pints, you seem like the killer.
Oh
the
God, no!
serial
I'm
killer,
nice
man.
and happy. I'm not goddamn fucking serial killer. Sicko.
A lot of comedians give me serial killer vibes.
One or two give me serial killer vibes. He's
Right.
gone. There he is.
They're asking you to leave.
Did
the
he get
bus.
off on the wrong?
You've gotten off at the wrong stop.
No, I'm not.
Have
I'm
you
not.
been drinking again?
Wait. Okay. Was the camera off?
Yeah, now it's on again. But it doesn't matter because it's a podcast.
Right.
It's an audio thing. You got to like talk about something. You can't
Okay.
just butt in. Go on. What do you want to talk about, Patrick?
Dude, I just downloaded the app just for you guys. I was like, well,
I'm honest.
feeling a bit lonely.
Because you're lonely on the bus.
Look at him smiling. He's fucking drunk. That's why.
I know. Have you been fucking?
This man is fucked.
You are, aren't you?
No, I had 2 pints.
I had 2 pints. Right. Is someone shouting at you now, telling you to be quiet?
I don't care. I can even hear you. Like, this is the worst way I could ever do this thing. Is with no headphones, in a bus,
on a bus,
wearing a mask.
Legend, we're live.
What are some things we can shout that will get him kicked off the bus?
Yeah. Get that bomb out of your bag.
So nice to have COVID.
He's spreading. Are you talking to that Russian guy again? Leave him alone, the poor guy. That poor Russian guy. He wants to just do his own thing.
He's pretending. Oh.
Did he just say in Russian he wants you dead?
What's your dad?
He wants you dead. Dead.
He wants your dad.
What's your dad? What's your dad?
He doesn't. Go. Or you. Go on.
So you were talking about interesting stuff, right? Before.
Yeah.
Or...
Now you've arrived. So go on. What do you want to talk about, Patrick? Live from a bus in the middle of Munich.
Why are you feeling lonely, Patrick?
What do it?
Yeah.
What?
Why are you feeling lonely? Is Munich such a lonely city?
A melancholic feeling. It's a melancholic feeling. It's just.
This is going to be riveting stuff for our listeners.
It's like, yeah. You know that moment where you really want to be like with someone, but you can't, and then like when you really want to be alone, everyone's looking for you, and you kind of have to like make up excuses, and still. Yeah.
No, I can't relate
that's
at all.
That's my vibe now.
What the fuck is he on about? I'm not even sure that makes any sense. Well, you've got that new Russian friend, so you can talk to him, or do you want to be on your own?
No. I'm not making up an excuse now.
No, it's...
I'm actually going to pick up my bag. I forgot Saturday at the bar. Could have just farted.
This is...
Imagine if it just crossed now and got like hit by a truck or a car.
That'd be brilliant.
It'd be amazing.
Capturing, it'd be like a snuff podcast. Content. A snuff podcast.
Punch somebody on a bicycle for the podcast. For the content.
Commit a crime. Content. It's all about the content. Commit a crime.
So what's the name of the show?
I don't know. I think
I thought you had a name.
Cassian suggested Beavercast.
Beavercast.
Yeah.
Badgecast.
So go on, Patrick. What are you doing? You just like we're actually recording a podcast here, and you're just bored.
Okay,
and you rang us up on the way.
I'll let you guys go. Sorry.
No,
I just wanted to pop in and say hello. I wasn't planning to
talk about something.
Time.
Talk about something if you want. You can stay.
Tell us about your new material.
It just gives me more things to cut out later on, but it's okay.
My new material.
Yeah.
My new material is I should show up sober and rested.
I told you to show up sober, and you said no, it's not the beer.
Top tip for comedy.
It is top tip comedy number 1. I think everybody here has finally realized this. Don't show up drunk or high. It does not work.
It doesn't really work. Yeah. There you go, Patrick. Comedy advice to improve your next set.
That's working on my bits. That's
Don't fall asleep in the toilet. Top tip.
No. Oh, dude, I fell asleep on the tram last night coming back home.
So you woke up in the middle of nowhere.
And I woke up. No, I was just going in the other direction. So I was coming back for the stop I was supposed to go. Mm-hmm. So I had to go down and take a Lime scooter and go back home. And I arrived around 3 a.m.
Excellent.
For no reason.
Fuck drunk on a Lime scooter arriving at 3 a.m. And you've been working today?
Exactly. No, I was free today.
Okay.
There it is. Hey, Sobi. How you doing?
Some other random person. Who's this?
Live on a podcast. Yes.
Hello. Who's that?
Conversation. I'm coming to pick up my bag.
It's a random prostitute.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, wait.
I mean, he's just on the street. Who's out at
what are you doing?
Yeah, wait. I'm going to produce it, guys.
What the fuck is this shit? Why are you speaking French now? What is he on about? I'm supposed to be recording something here. It's not about you wandering about speaking French.
Yo,
So stupid.
What the fuck?
Right.
So what are you doing? Where are you? Where is this place? There's a chandelier in the background.
I actually did my birthday last year here.
Okay.
It's called Café Les Higues. It's a place near.
But that woman, she looked undressed when she opened the door. Did she work there? She looked like she was wearing her pajamas.
All right.
Where's
Love
that?
you guys. I have to actually understand where the fuck I'm going.
All right. See you later. Good idea. Don't get lost again.
Your own pal.
See you later, man. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Oliver, you
See
back
you,
on
Patrick.
the tracks?
I'm nearly healthy, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Take care,
That's good.
dude.
Good
Peace
so
out.
much.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Live report from North Korea there. Did you see that Dream did a face reveal?
Who's Dream?
Oh yeah.
Dream is I haven't even watched him, but he's like a millionaire Minecraft YouTuber, and
Okay.
he did a face reveal, and he's just an average looking white guy.
Why is that important?
It's very important. That's funny. It's important to so many people, but I don't care either. But I think it's hilarious.
So
that you
some
don't
guy-
even know what I'm talking about.
Well, I know what Minecraft is. I know. I'm aware of fucking YouTube, or is it on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this guy
YouTube.
just does Minecraft for a living, and now he's shown what he actually looks like.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
always has a mask on.
This is
And
like
he's taking his
these are
mask
some
off.
serious first world problems, and people are surprised he looks normal.
Yeah.
What were you expecting?
Face tattoos, something. Like, give me something.
Why?
This
He
is so
just plays
cool.
Minecraft. You watch this as well, Oliver. You watch other people
I don't
playing
watch it.
Minecraft.
I've just seen them. Like, I know of him because he's so big on YouTube that like I couldn't avoid knowing of him.
And that's all you do all day, watching YouTube.
And masturbate.
Well, I can relate to the second part.
I'm going to Berlin on the weekend though,
Ooh.
so I'm trying to
Shit,
perform
what are you
there.
doing?
Are you going? Have you
I'm
got
going
spots?
there
Are you
with
going to
my
perform?
I don't have a
With your
spot.
girlfriend?
I found a yeah, I do. I found a bunch of shows that were like walk on. So I'm guessing I'm gonna do that because the weekend, like all the weekend shows usually are invite or walk on. I also don't want to perform in front of my girlfriend. I haven't told her this yet, but I don't know. I feel like we gotta get a bit more of a stable relationship before we introduce my comedy into that.
Yeah, based on what I've heard your comedy, I would say that's a safe bet, my friend.
No, if she can't take it now, she'll never be able to take it. Go for it. Or you can
Yeah.
sneak things into set that you think like you can push things like you can have like a bit about you can like push the boat a little bit sexually with your girlfriend.
Oh,
by
yeah, like,
putting bits into your bits. It's like, yeah, I'm really
I was
into,
getting pegged the other day.
Exactly, and then you can slowly get used to the idea via comedy.
Dan, you seem like the guy who'd never want to get pegged.
I am.
Is there a woman that's beautiful enough for you where you'd say you'd let her peg you?
I am so ignorant. I don't know what pegged means. What
I
does
was
it
getting
mean?
strap on by a lady.
Getting fucked by a woman. Yeah, well, I'd give everything a try once.
Okay, well,
That's official.
Why not? Bit of lubricant. That'll sort that out. And I could even, I'd say, but I want some money. I'm like, I'll do it for some money. Come on. Give me 100 euros.
whore now.
You can put a strap on. You can fucking smash the shit out of me.
not to be racist, but I think Indian people actually laugh the least from what I've seen.
No, I'd say the opposite.
And it's not in like conversation. I think just in comedy, like looking down on the stage. But it might be like the type of people you get in Munich that are like business
Indian
professional.
people just don't like you.
That's true.
Oh, no, I'd say
the
say
comedians
opposite.
like me.
I'd say the Indian guys, Pakistani guys laugh the most.
But Cassian gets the white crowd.
Yeah, he's the white crowd are very fond of Cassian.
Yeah. Do you guys know the subreddit Sleepy Asians?
No.
No, there's a whole subreddit dedicated to Japanese, Korean, Chinese people falling asleep on like subways and here and there and stuff like that.
That sounds racist to me, or is it not racist?
It's not racist. It's just Sleepy Asians.
Thanks so much for listening. I hope you really enjoyed it. You can find out information about all the guys who were talking in the episode description. Shit. Thanks so much. Till next time.